There's a picture here, which hangs in the Fed, of President Woodrow Wilson signing the Federal Reserve Act in 1914. President Wilson viewed this as his primary, most important domestic accomplishment in his term. So again, why did they want a central bank? The Federal Reserve Act called on the newly established Fed to do two things. First, to serve as a lender of last resort, to try to mitigate the panics that banks were experiencing every few years. And secondly, to manage the gold standard, that is to take the sharp edges off the gold standard to avoid sharp swings in interest rates and other macroeconomic variables. So that was the objective of the Federal Reserve. Now, interestingly, the Fed was not the first attempt by Congress to create a central bank. There had been two previous attempts. One of them suggested by Alexander Hamilton, and the second somewhat later in the 19th century. In both cases, Congress let the central bank die. And basically the problem was that there was a lot of disagreement between what today we would call Main Street and Wall Street. The folks on Main Street, could include farmers, for example, feared that the central bank would be mainly an instrument of moneyed interests in New York and Philadelphia, and would not represent the entire country, would not be a national central bank. And both the first and the second attempts at creating a central bank failed for that reason. So Woodrow Wilson had, I think, a better idea. He tried a different approach. And what he did was, he created not just a single central bank saying